You were talking the other day about people in lockdown cooking and that, and how you felt like everyone's like, I don't know, you had a bit of hate for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, actually, I've got no hate for that, man. People are leveling up, right? While they're indoors, they're leveling up, like starting to learn new things, new skills, and that. I bought a doll because like I'm gonna try and this is kind of random, right? But I bought a doll so I can learn to plait hair, like braid hair.
What sort of doll is it? One of them?
So it's like a proper, right?
Just
hold on.
Oh, days.
Right, it's got actual afro hair. Right, so there it's in the bag and that, yeah. Check it. Trust me, that's not my hair when I wake up, mate.
That's cabin fever, mate. What kind of hair is that?
Afro hair. It's actually real afro hair, bruv.
What, from dead people?
Like, I don't know.
They're shaving dead people. And that's young hair, man. They're killing black women. This is where the conspiracy is. They're killing black women, right? And they're shaving off their heads and they're putting their afro hair on it.
But the random thing is, right, I bought this to learn how to plait my own hair. But I've got hair to learn how to plait my own hair. So it's a complete weird.
So you've just bought a doll's head.
And
you're lonely.
It doesn't need eyes and nose and mouth.
Are you lonely during the day? Is that what it is? You just need someone to talk to.
I just sit it on my couch.
Has she got a name? Has she got a name?
No, she hasn't got a name, mate. We could
maybe we could do that. Put it in a box. Suggest a name for Jonathan's doll head.
Talking of which, someone came back with a subject that they wanted me to approach. They wanted to ask you a question, actually. And the question was, this is from my cousin Clinton, big shout out to him. It's his birthday yesterday, big up auntie. But yeah, John, do you clean your meat before eating it?
Clean the meat, not the chicken. Obviously not the chicken, because it sends things. Right, here's the thing. I worked in a butcher's when I was at school for 2 years. So, mate, you got to watch out for the meat. Once you clean the meat, you spread the germs all over the place. If you're going to clean it, you've got to use a bit of lemon or a bit of vinegar. So you've got to use to clean it up.
Ow! I tried to keep a straight face then because I was about to say to you, there ain't no black people cleaning their chicken or their meat with water. That's when the whole advice come out, don't clean your meat with water. Yeah. Obviously, don't clean your meat with water, but maybe not so obvious. So in the Caribbean, they'll use like vinegar, right? Not like straight up malt vinegar that you put on your chicken. Dilute it a bit, you know what I mean? But obviously something that's either acid or alkaline, basically, just to clean the meat. Now, I don't like vinegar, so I use a lime. Slice a lime in half. Rub the lime all over the chicken. Do you know what I mean? Then over the sink. Do you know what I mean? So the lime juice goes into the sink, and then I wash that away.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry. So did you say that you would clean it?
No, if you're going to clean it, you've got to use lemon or vinegar. But if you use water in it, you just splash in the salmonella all over the kitchen.
Good answer. I think you get a point for that if there were points on offer.
That's how you do it. But you know what? Like, we had your tune, but you didn't like listen to my tune, mate. Is it going to play? Remember this tune? And a JT Taylor, mate. Can't beat a bit of JT, mate.
Is that New Kids?
Oh, yes. JT Taylor, Cool in the Game.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Can't be a bit of JT Taylor, mate. Can't be it.
And the name of the song?
Long Hot Summer Night. Great. Classic song.
And why have you been feeling that this week?
Because, you know, the sun's shining, the sky's blue, and it's just keeping that vibe up, keeping that life up, you know. Went to my first COVID funeral yesterday.
Oh, mate, my condolences.
My friend's dad passed away, and then there was allowed 15 at the funeral, and then there was another 15 of us outside looking through the window, like kids at sweet shop, like that. And it was strange, because there was no flowers, there was no do afterwards, there was no kind of 9 nights, there was nothing. It was just, dead, next, in you go. And it kind of stripped it down to make you realise what funerals are for. It's not just about burying the body; it's people come together, celebrating, and all that. So I've been playing kind of like lively music since my uncle died the day before. It's like death is stalking my family, man.
Wow.
So that's now we've lost people that I know of in the whole lockdown.
It's crazy times. I like to think that, like, as soon as you think of somebody or something that they've taught you or the influence that they've had on you, that they live on through that memory, right? Same way as when you're having like a dream of like, I don't know, maybe a tiger or something chasing after you, then your heart rate will go up. Do you know what I mean? It almost feels vivid enough for it to show the symptoms in life that would happen if that was real. So I kind of think when you have a memory of those people, those ones that we loved and lost, and think of the influence, they're still with you.
Well, then they're that thing where you die 3 times: once when you die, once when you're buried, and once when the last person who speaks your name stops speaking your name. So that's why you got to keep talking about people.
I like that. I like that. We'll keep talking about this lady when we've named her. Is it her? I don't know. It looks kind of female.
Did you buy that, or did your missus buy that for you?
I actually bought it before.
Did you buy it? Did you buy it as a hint? Because you said to her you want a little head. There's something wrong with you, man. It's uncontrollable laughter. It's getting out of hand.
Oh wow. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try and level up. So I'm gonna try and level up and plait my own hair. So hopefully by the next time we do a show, you'll see how it's gone, basically.
A bit more control now, a bit more product. It's good. It works. It works.
I'm kind of like, I've got Afro envy, man. I seen a video earlier, and the man's Afro would have cut out the whole sign behind me. I'm going till then.
Hair Bear Bunch. Remember the Hair Bear Bunch?
Hair Bear Bunch?
I'm going to send you a link to the Hair Bear Bunch. It was a cartoon from like the 70s, 60s, 70s about people with really big hair. They were bears with really big hair.
Afros?
Yeah. I remember that phase. If you remember. So Earl, for example, who I've mentioned, I've been through all his incarnations with him. He's nearly 50 now, and we've been friends since we were kind of 6. So I've been through the whole evolution of his culture, where he went from having an afro, please don't let me have the afro, have an afro comb to fight with, then having the wet look, the gel, then having the plaits, then the bald. Been through the whole evolution of the man, and his hair is the one thing that changes more than anything else.
You touched on it there. What's your conspiracy of the week?
I think that skinny white women are responsible for coronavirus.
And
what are you laughing for? Skinny white women, mate. Who's dying, right? Black people and fat people. That's it, and old people. So skinny young white women are the only ones that ain't dying. It's they're behind it, mate.
I was thinking about this though. Obviously, we touched on the vitamin D thing. I have a counter argument for what you just said. Because we touched on the vitamin D thing. Obviously, everyone, it's good for you to take vitamin D. Once you've had enough, you weigh it out. You're not going to like overdose on vitamin D. So go and get your vitamin D down you. But also, man, I was chatting to my auntie, and she was saying to me about how she rang up my cousin and wished her happy birthday, right? And she goes, obviously, I sang "Happy Birthday to you." Happy, the Stevie Wonder one, because black people, man, we do the black version, innit? Right? Which made me laugh. But maybe that's the problem. Because if you sing that twice, you ain't wash your hands for long enough.
But hang on, but that's a song specifically about Martin Luther King. That's not about people's birthdays.
That's what happens, man. Seriously, like every family member ring me up, sing happy birthday. It's always that happy birthday.
No. You need some African friends. How old are you now? How old are you now? Have you not heard that? That's what Africans do. How old are you now? How old are you now? 1, 2, 3. The bumps can take a long time. You've got no joy.
To the same tune.
Yeah. How old are you now? Yeah. I can't believe you don't know. Mate, it's just like cultural lessons for you. What's going on?
I'm trying to think of how to do the Stevie Wonder version in that same accent. I'll work it out for the next show, man. I'll work out for the next show. Man.
Give it a go. So, what I want to know is, how did I get a fine for using the Dartford Crossing on the 20th of April? My car is still sitting on the road. Ain't been used. It's like a piece of furniture. And they sent me this thing telling me I didn't pay the toll for crossing.
Maybe someone's cloned your car.
Brilliant. They've cloned my car. And where did they take it? They didn't even take it on a bank robbery, right? They just took it across Dartford Crossing and back. What kind of stupid is this? It's like £2. They've cloned my car to save £2.
So what have you done? You just paid the £2, or you
I
going
ain't
like,
paid it. I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight it, man. I'm gonna fight it. We start
Mate.
March. We're gonna have a boot sale and have a fundraiser. I have an organising committee. You're gonna be on it when you do posters. Parking ticket. And then my other friend, he went to go shopping yesterday, and his battery's flat. And he's kind of sad how his battery's gone flat in like 5 weeks. Right. That's what's happening. People ain't looking after their cars. You're driving your car, the tyres are going to get brittle and flat. The batteries are running down. Air conditioning, all the seals in the air conditioning are going to start going brittle.
They're all happy thoughts.
But at least, looking over to mine, mine's having more fun. My car's having adventures. Let's go across Dartford Tunnel.
Maybe it went on its own.
I'm telling you, mate. But I can't get over that. How many people out on the roads now? It's like everyone's gone, yeah, lockdown, don't apply no more. Sun shining. I'm out there. Going out. That's it. Can't keep me in no more.
It's a madness, man. I suppose we don't know the reason why they're out, innit? We don't know the reason why they're out. All I'm asking is, while you're out, just like remember there's other people on the road. Do you know what I mean? Talking of which, when we're out of this, man, there's going to be some jobs, isn't there, that are like a little bit different, a bit strange. For example, like the hairdresser is going to be a bit strange. It's going to be difficult for me to get my hair braided, for example, from like 2 meters away, isn't it?
You don't need to. You've learned how to do it yourself with your head.
Exactly, man. Exactly. The fair's going to be different. Feeling for the travellers out there, because like, are you going to be at the fair 2 meters apart? And the roadman, innit?
Yeah, the roadman.
Some may say it's not a job, but it's an occupation.
It's a life, bro. It's a life.
For real. The roadman's going to have to start thinking of like levelling up while they're at home. It got me thinking to what you were saying the other day. We said earlier on, rat batty foul. When cap belly full, right? But like, and how that sounds completely different if you do it in another accent, obviously in the last show. It got me thinking, there's certain things when you're in that situation, you want a certain voice coming back at you. So I was thinking, like, well, I'll just say it, man. Imagine like a roadman aeroplane pilot. You just like sat in the chair there, all trying to sort out your luggage and stuff. And all of a sudden, all over the tannoy, it goes, look, yeah, you better sit down, yeah, because like, you know, we're gonna take off in a minute, yeah. You better if you got your seatbelt strap, you better strap your seatbelt, yeah, because like we're gonna take off and we're just gonna go straight to where we're going, yeah. So don't ramp, put your seatbelt on, yeah. You get me? Probably wouldn't fill you with too much confidence, right?
That would not excite me. I won't be taking an airline, to be quite honest with you. That even like Ryanair would be thinking about giving him jobs. There ain't gonna be no airlines anyway. Everything's going out of business. Everything.
Roadman Airlines, innit?
Roadman Airlines.
Roadman Airlines. The pilot could be like, yeah, man, we're there on road.
Like an Uber Roadman airline.
Uber road. And like, imagine a roadman dentist as well, innit? Like, you'd have to change your accent for that little piece, because you can't be like, open your mouth, yeah? Your mouth open. Yo, have you been brushing your teeth? Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Have you been brushing your teeth?
Why are you limiting yourself to pilots and dentists? Why can't it be prime ministers? There could be prime ministers. There could be all kinds of things.
So today, on the COVID-19 update, yeah, what's been going on is that like we had a few tests and we didn't have enough people to come and take them. So how's that my problem, yeah? You get me?
So in our local high street, they've started muggings have gone up, right? And street crime is going up. And there was because we have this like every area has it there. My neighbourhood, and you get to find out updates what's going on in your neighbourhood. And there was a report in there about these two skinny boys. That's how they was described. Be on the lookout. Two skinny boys in black hoodies with face masks, and they're robbing people at the cash point. Anyway, they caught one of them, and apparently he had robbed someone and was just walking away. And when the police jumped him, they went, "How can you tell it's me? I've got a mask on." And they're like, "We just saw you doing it. We were just watching while you did it." He goes, "No, it weren't me. What are you picking on me for? It weren't me. You can't tell if it's me. We just saw you doing it. You're just right there."
Okay, maybe I'll scratch roadman off the list. Maybe they're still able to like just be.
They're still earning a living. I think it's got to be hard. I think the moped muggers are probably struggling a bit because it's not a mug. It's like they run around. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Maybe that's got to be hard. Pickpockets, they're struggling at the moment.
So when you came to me with that phrase, we haven't even covered that properly yet. When you came to me with that phrase last week, I want the people then to understand what it means. So if I'm honest, I didn't want to make up my own mind. I thought I'd look it up, right? And I will read to you what the internet says about what it means.
What the internet?
When puss belly full, him say, rat batty bitter, right? And the translation is, when the cat's tummy is full, he complains that the rat's butt is bitter. And the meaning behind it is, when you are not in need, you pick and choose.
See? There you go. There you go.
When cat belly full, rat batty foul.
What's the one about the about the monkey where he's going to put his tail? What was that one?
Oh, see, right. So it says,
I'm
going to say it as it said, and then I'll say it in the British way, right? So, monkey must know when Guan put his tail before him order in trousers.
Yeah.
Right? Translated, that is, the monkey must know where he is going to put his tail before he orders the trousers. Meaning, is be clear of how you are going to carry a thing before you initiate the process. And one must know oneself before doing what others are doing.
See? If Confucius says it, the rat's body is full when the cat's belly is full. And we go, oh my goodness, Confucius. See? It's all about, it's all in delivery, mate.
You see? And the third one for today that really, which I struggled with when I first read it. So it says, rock stone, a river bottom, none know that this sun is hot. Right? Translated, the rocks at the bottom of the river do not know that the sun is hot. Meaning, if you are in a sheltered situation, you don't know what hardship is.
There you go. Now, what we need, when they're reading the news, and there's a bloke in this corner translating what the guy's saying, they can have you in the other corner giving Jamaican translations. So when Boris is going, the COVID virus levels are rising, you could just
go up, them are going up.
We're done. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love that last one because, like, rockstone, a river bottom, nano, the sun hot, is basically saying they don't know they're born. They don't know they're born.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So we've got lined up for the rest of the week, mate. Tell me what's happening for the rest of the week. What you do?
Rest of the week, might do some Zoom calls. I've got a Zoom call with a friend from America who actually made me laugh when we last spoke. She was all surprised to have a background on, not like this, like an actual background in the call. And she said, I'm surprised because there's been a lot of complaints in America that Zoom isn't picking up black people. As in, like, the facial recognition for the background is making you basically look like you got a grill. You know, like gangster grills, like the gold teeth things. But apparently, I was perfectly fine, and she was really surprised because all of her colleagues have been struggling to show up.
But then that just goes back to your initial thing you said about people think you're English. So even Zoom thinks you're English.
Do you know?
Because you're talking about allegories and ballads.
Allegory.
That's it. Same thing. I'm going to come with big one next week.
I thought you said palance then, which
ballads.
One day is going to be your tune of the week. I'll send it to you, and I bet you it's your tune of the week next week.
What's it called?
Palance. Pallance, and it's a heavy soca calypso tune, which I thought you'd be all over.
When I see it, it's probably called something different, like plank, but that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, that's time's up.
Yes, indeed. Respect for the call. Respect to all the people following, all the subscribers. Yes. Enough thanks. I've tried to sort out my actual.
Yeah. We need a name for the little head. You know what? Actually, you could just use that for now. Just put it in a t-shirt. I could talk to her. She's got kind eyes.
When rat batty found. Right. Peace, man. Big up everyone. Keep following, subscribing.
Yeah. Stay safe.
If there's anything you want to ask us, like this week, the question about the chicken, then just leave
hygiene tips, cookery tips,
all of them good things. So he's John Ryan.
He is Jonathan Prince this week.
And we are.
Who knows this week? Believably Johnston. I don't know. It changes.
Brutally Johnest.
Brutally Johnest. That's it. I don't know. I think you had to be in a J in it, and most things are being a J in it. Bring pleasure.
See if we can work that out. You there? You there? No, you're not there yet.
But now that matches on mine.
No, it doesn't, man.
It does. Look, I'm there, but your picture's bigger than mine. So.
Well, we tried. We tried.
Yeah, it is.
Big up.
Yeah,
Okay.
take care.